thanks for the raid.
Hey there everybody, welcome back. How you guys doing? Thank you Farming Trucker 74 for the raid, much appreciated. Hope you had a good stream, doing a bit of 7 days. I was watching and lurking and eating and everything. But yeah, if you guys haven't followed Farming Trucker, make sure to click on his link, give him a follow guys. And why is my colour changed? That's strange. But anyway, how you doing there, Farmer Marks and everybody else? Right, let me turn my phone down because it's a bit loud there. There we go. And let's see if I can sort out my colour. See, it shows is there. That's weird. Twitch is having a funny 5 minutes with the colours for the names. Mine's actually showing green. Very weird. And Mr. Jers, how you doing? Thank you very much for that sound. See, you're yeah, yours is actually showing up black for me, which is weird. So, yes, thank you very much for that little sound alert for the T-Rex. Much appreciated. So, we are into December on the map. So, all the harvesting is now done. So, I'm just going around collecting up some coffins that I've missed from the last month. Obviously, presents have started to spawn already, so I need to get these cleared. And well, I'm just going to be storing these for the minute because obviously I don't have my area set up for them properly in the burnt forest. There we go. So yeah, I'm just going to be driving around, doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that for today. I do want to start getting some containers loaded up with products for selling. I might even just go ahead and sell a few things. Doing good, good. Glad to hear it, Mr. Jers. Glad to hear it. Cool. So yes, it's definitely been an interesting week here in the UK. We've had well, just to touch on a little bit of politics. Yeah, our old government is now out. We've got a new one, so yay. Let's just hope that they do a better job and get the UK back on track. So a few people are worried, some people are not. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see for that. So yes. Hello, Mr. Grits fan. How you doing? What is your question? Funny, please. Yay! What is going on? For some weird reason, everybody's letters are showing up black for me. Or names, should say. Name tags. This is really, really weird. I don't know what's going on Twitch at the minute. The only one that doesn't seem to have changed is Mr. Grits fan and Farmer Marks. Even my own has changed. That is random, but you're very, very welcome. Hey there, JD fan. How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. How are you doing, sir? But yeah, you're very, very welcome there, Farmer Trucker. Hopefully you had a good stream, sir. Obviously, if you haven't followed him, make sure to click on his link above, guys, and give him a follow. He does farm sim. He's currently going through a bit of a 7 days to die thing as well, but he does farm sim, fishing planet, and some other ATS and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely check him out. It was fun. Good. I like it when the Twitch integrations are on and I've got plenty of points there to waste. Ready. At the Arbauer Logistics. Yeah, what about it, Mr. Grits fan? Da, 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 da. Mr. JD fan is doing good, 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 good. Yes. Now, out of interest, obviously, the last few days we have had information and videos and stuff regarding the next farming simulator. Out of interest, despite what people in streams have been saying, I'm kind of curious what you guys' thoughts are on the whole thing with farm sim. Is it still a little bit too early to say whether you're going to be buying it or not? I know personally I've already got it ordered, so it don't bother me. Let's think. Try to think where. Sorry, up there, up there. Okay, right, down towards the bogs. I think it's the next stop. Yeah, so obviously we've seen on for anybody who checked it out on YouTube on Wednesday. Giants did go live, obviously covering a little bit of the in-game footage for 25. Obviously, it seems like they're focusing a lot on fog. And no offense, but yeah, we kind of got that on here. Obviously, it's still early in the morning. Actually, it's like 10:15 in the morning in-game time. And obviously, you get the haze in the distance. Obviously, they are sort of bringing it in. One thing that has been noticed quite well, and I don't know if it's just because it's on a smaller map, but obviously your distance rendering. So that little circle that's around me at the minute that you can see with the foliage and stuff, obviously in the video, I should say, some people have noticed that that doesn't seem to be actually showing at all, which is interesting. So makes you wonder, can bigger maps run smoother in 25 when it comes out, or are map makers like Dave going to be severely limited on what sizes they go for? We'll see. Yeah, we will see. Right then, let's just jump back. Da, 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 da. You haven't made up your mind yet, Mr. Jers? Okay. Obviously, well, who knows? Maybe between now and then, obviously, there's going to be a lot more information coming out, and it might make up your mind. Also, I would imagine in the next few weeks or coming months, the fact sheets will be starting to come out Obviously, this weekend is FarmCom, so or FarmCon, I should say. So they will be showing off a lot more. Hopefully, actually get into a little bit more detail about what improvements they've done with the Giants 10 engine. So yeah, I posted this in another place, but um, each new farm sim version is always an improvement from one to the next. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, how much improvements did they do? That's the thing. We'll see. Why it don't take tables and chairs in it? It should do, Mr. Grits fan. I'm pretty sure it should be in there. I will check that in a moment. Let me just quickly run through. Not buying it for the moment. Need more technical information. Yeah, exactly about the game and that, but it does look good. Yeah, exactly, MacGyver. How you doing, bud? Yeah, it's hard to see all your names because for some weird reason it's shown as black for me. Very, very strange. Tech Mike, Tech Mike. Did I see a Tech Mike? Oh, there he is. Hey, Tech Mike, how you doing? Yeah, see, that's weird. I don't know why. It's just. I'll even show you just to show you something. So let me go into desktop a sec, and I'm just gonna bring over. Oh, stop scrolling, you silly thing. Hey, Matt, how you doing? So here you go. So this is what I see. So this bit right here. So all these names, for some weird reason, are showing up in black. So it's hard to spot everybody's names today. But we've got Mr. JD fan and all that. It's weird. Twitch having a funny 5 minutes, I think. They're all black for you too. Okay, glad it's not just me then. Even on my phone, it's exactly the same. Some people showing up their correct colours, others black. So I have no idea what's going on there. Uh, let's see, let's see. Where are we? Uh, it may take a year or so to better within the mod. Yeah, exactly, JD. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we will answer. We'll pop over there in just a sec, Mr. Grits fan. Farm Sim 25 season pass, not worth it for $80. Yeah, exactly. Even the game I think is a little bit more expensive than previously. I don't know, maybe just me, but yeah, obviously I had the money put to the side anyway for it, so I'm fine. Obviously, being December, my lakes have now frozen over, so oh, there goes getting any water. How's Mr. Bodine doing? Let's see. That is actually there was one thing as well on Amazon. If you were interested, the collector's edition is available. Obviously, you don't get all the extra mods, I don't believe, with it. But yeah, or the season pass, you'd say, with it. But if you're interested in getting that, go for it. I know some people are already pre-ordering it and getting it, so ready. Right, let's see. I would decide on November 10th if to buy it or not. In a minute, it's like 30% chance you'll buy it. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, yeah, to be honest, I just wanted to have the opportunity to have it anyway to show it off. And like I said previously, as soon as it is released, I will be streaming it, possibly, if I can maybe get a day in early because obviously it should be coming out on a Tuesday. And Scurvy, hi, thank you very much for the resub, much appreciated. Those are all about same name. Behind the season. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till at least the first announcement to see what's coming out regarding the season one pass. Um, Also, the option is one thing as well. I did hear the possibility of Giants going through and changing their partnership on who could be rewarded early access as well. So there's that possibility coming as well. Obviously, I'm not holding out any hope for me getting anything, but you never know. Um, but yeah,
Really? I didn't hear they. they're changing their partnership agreement or something. That's
I've heard it on the grapevine.
I
Obviously,
gotcha.
we'll have to see.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll see.
I don't know why they do that. I mean, the current partnership seems to be a great way to get people wanting it, but cutting people out's not a good idea.
Yeah, I think the what Giants should try is actually find some of maybe the smaller, not so named
Yeah.
streamers, possibly maybe just a select few, and have them show it off. So one, it's got to pull people into their channels as well.
hmm
Obviously, they're getting the free stuff anyway, so why the heck not? And yeah,
that's what I would always thought. I mean, if I was a company and I wanted my games to get out there, yes, I would give out the stuff to some of the bigger name people because they've got the channel and people follow them. But more than anything, I give it to the smaller people
yep.
to let them have that because a lot of times that's what who really get you the people is those smaller ones, maybe not the 10,000, 15,000 follower people, but like Dave and you and some of the other smaller guys.
Mhm.
Give them the free copy, let them show it off, let them get the increase and stuff. And
Yeah, exactly. And hi, Mr. Darius Frost, how you doing? Also, if you guys are not following Darius, which you should be,
hmm
go over, click on his link, give him a follow. Catch him. He was streaming earlier today. Some farm sim actually on Canyon Crossing, so definitely go over, check him out. Ask questions, make him happy. He is a little bit under the weather at the minute,
yeah.
but totally
So,
understandable.
did
Uh,
you see the gameplay that they showed off so far?
I actually had the pre-videos for it. Right, well
Oh, you
that's
did?
stick there. Yeah, I seen it all. So what is kind of really interesting, so basically from the looks of it, you got two types of rice. Obviously, you got normal rice, long grain
hmm
rice coming. Obviously, with the normal rice, that will first have to be grown inside of a greenhouse. So you basically
I
have
saw
your
that.
samples, then you transplant them using the new machinery into a flooded field, which is very, very cool. Obviously, in the video, actually, I think have I still got them around here somewhere? Let me see, just to show it off. Oh, heck, I got to think there is pre-show footage. Obviously, I did get a few as well as obviously any partners. They actually got some additional videos along that weren't shown off. This one.
Oh,
So if
so
I
they
go
finally
into
released the date,
desktop,
huh, Darius? It's good to see.
right. So if you haven't seen this video yet, so this is actually the in-game footage. Obviously, the one of the things they were mentioning first of all is obviously the god rays coming through all the trees, and
hmm
obviously the multiple. To be honest, yes, it looks absolutely amazing on a small map. How is that going to perform on a bigger map? Who the heck knows? Yeah, obviously GPS has been added base game of some kind. Until we see more footage of it being used, who the heck knows? But yeah, Satisfactory 1.0 is coming on 9/10/24. So is that the 10th of
Oh,
September? I'm guessing.
September.
Yeah.
Yep.
Obviously, we put over in the UK we do the day first, then the month. So I had to think. Hang on.
Yeah. You guys are
I'm
backwards.
I'm learning. So yeah. So obviously, yeah. So obviously, looking at this, it's late afternoon, but there's a lot of fog already there, which personally I
hmm
don't think would be there. It may be me. Now, obviously, I think it was Terminator or somebody mentioned that it could be in like the is it Mississippi sort of area
It is, yeah. That's what they said. The map's
basis.
based
That
off of Mississippi Basin, that whole
yeah,
that whole Mississippi River stuff, and it's like, well, I mean, from what I've heard, I've never been in that area, but I've heard it does the the fog is lower, so
mhm,
it's not the high type of fog; it's the low level ground fog, which is really cool to see them able to put that in the game.
exactly. So yeah, just makes you wonder what else they've put into the game to improve it. Now, obviously, how is the engine gonna handle that as well? We'll have to
hmm
see. Okay, at the minute it's a lot of little tweaks visually, but obviously until you actually get the gameplay on your system. You'll never know because obviously everyone's systems is different, so it's going to handle different things differently. So
Hmm.
bear that in mind. They've probably got a half decent computer running this to make it look pretty. Obviously, one of the big things I think somebody mentioned is the textures as well. Is that going to actually look like this for everybody? No. For the simple fact is, like I said, everyone's system is different. So, but it gives you an idea of what it could look like if you had a decent system. One nice thing is all these little weeds and the little grasses along the hedgerow and stuff do look a lot sharper. Same with the grass; it's a lot more fuller. Even
Hmm.
the crops look great. Mr. NBC Master Dad, how you doing? And how you doing there, Green Thumb Farmer? Um,
Now,
oh, let me
here's
just
the one thing that a lot of people talked about is the greenhouse is not the standard greenhouse we've had in the game before.
no. So obviously, my
So,
father is a gardener by trade. He's been doing it
mm,
hundreds and hundreds of years. Years it seems like. Over here in the UK, they would class that more as a polytunnel greenhouse rather than an actual greenhouse. So yeah, let me
yes,
just do this.
us over here in America call them plastics.
Yeah,
At least in my area, we call them plastics. Just
yeah. Obviously, we've got a nice
you know.
lovely little tractor front loader. So yeah, this is going to be for growing your rice saplings. Now, from the look of it,
Hmm.
let me just pause that. Um, how could I get rid of this freaking thing? So in the bottom here, let me just do this way. Nope, it's not going to behave this time. Obviously in the bottom right here, it's a bit covered unfortunately, but obviously all you need to do is add water and you get your rice saplings. End of story. It is nice, I will say that. Go away, will you? I'm just going to let it run, and hopefully that bar will disappear. There we go. But I like this option. It does add an extra step into it rather than just planting it straight in the field like the long grain rice. But it's cool that
Hmm.
you get to spawn out the pallets of saplings here, as you can see on the side, which is really quite nice.
Now, the one question I have is that
Did I
auto,
not have it?
do the saplings just go right there, or do you have to go in there and get the saplings out? It didn't show that,
It'll
so
be like a normal greenhouse, I'd imagine, where the pallets
okay,
will just spawn up along the side when they're ready to spawn. So obviously this is
gotcha.
the new machine that's going to be used to plant this. Now, one of the questions I had is obviously with this field, obviously you see him sort of start over here and then walk across. Did he turn a tap on to activate the water to fill this field up or not? Who knows? Maybe that could be answered at some point. Another thing is as well,
Yeah.
later on in, I don't know if it's this particular video or one of the other ones, I did see a overhead clip of this particular area, and it looked like this particular field was actually missing the actual valve or whatever it is, the pump from it, and it wasn't actually flooded. So I'm wondering if it could be a placeable that you could place
Hmm.
down anywhere around. Yeah, and obviously on along the edge here, it's kind of a little bit jaggedy, so it's a bit weird, isn't it? It really is. It's maybe on a slight angle, so I don't know how they've done this. Obviously, a modder wise, like Dave could quite easily set that up. He's pretty much done that from day one when he's doing rice to flood a field, but how has Giants done that in their maps?
Yeah, because there's no trigger that like when you drive by that there's no trigger warning you to tell you to turn on or it doesn't
Yeah,
look like anything to turn on the water. So how does it?
exactly. Or does it just automatically trigger at a certain time of the year to allow you to go in and obviously plant your sapling rice for your rice? Who knows? But yeah, obviously the big thing is I'm going to stop putting my little cursor over. Obviously at the bottom right there, you do have
Hmm.
the new GPS. Obviously from what I can see, they don't actually activate it, so I don't know how it's really being utilized in the game. Is it each individual vehicle has it automatically, or do you buy it in the shop? Hopefully that'll be covered over this weekend. So yes, do I need to place the buildables with the new update? Do you need to place the buildables? So some so some of them should be already pre-placed as normal. Um, but then there is new placeables in there, maybe since you last played. I don't know, but yeah, it's kind of cool. So you got the obviously the animation of it planting So yeah, that is really really cool. Let me see,
Mhm.
let me see, let me see. What one have I got here? Okay, so this is just one random one I'm going to click on. They did show this one off the other day. Obviously, you got all the fog. Obviously, looking at that, I would say it's maybe early morning. Obviously, you got the dew coming
And if
off
you
the
look at that,
river.
the grass is growing into the river finally. You can put the grass
Yeah, you
straight
got like
into the river.
bulrushes and stuff along the side here, which is really kind of
Cattails
cool.
and stuff like that.
Cattails,
Yeah.
yeah, which is nice. One thing I did notice is these trees seem to be a lot more detailed as well
Hmm.
this time around. So they are going that little bit further with obviously their
Oh, yeah.
visuals. So I'm hoping, I really hope that it's going to look that good when everybody else gets it. That's the thing.
I
Obviously,
hope so. I mean, the trees
yeah.
have been lacking for a while. I think
Mhm.
from all the videos that I've seen so far and such, the
But there you go.
trees and the leaves, like the leaves look fully like a leaf now.
Yeah. Oh, Tech Mike, your colours are now back to normal. Cool, 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 cool. And hopefully I mentioned, so just a quick one as well, Green Thumb Farmer and NBC. Obviously, if you guys are not following, make sure to click on their links. And yeah, cool. But yeah, placeables, what placeables do you mean there, Tech Mike? Because obviously on Canyon Crossing there is some that's pre-placed as normal, but then there is some that you can place down. But the nice thing is most of them can be placed down wherever you want. You don't have to keep them
Yeah,
where they are on Canyon Crossing. So it's literally up to you. There is a few in there that you cannot remove due to ground deformation and stuff like that. So yeah, just bear that one in mind. Yeah, I had to colour
that's
change.
the one thing I
That's
can't
weird.
wait to see here.
Yeah, so
I want to see how
this
the
is
ground
obviously
deformation
those
changes.
the god rays coming through the trees. They mentioned it a lot in obviously Wednesday's video. So yeah, and stream. But yeah, overall okay. Obviously that you can definitely tell that's an American map. You got the
Hmm.
um funny wooden sign things as you go in. But yeah, this is another thing they were pointing out as well. Obviously at night you've got all the light rays and stuff as well, looking a lot more sharper, which is really kind of cool. Obviously, not only do you have lights coming off of the building itself, you have also the lights coming off of the lamps and stuff like that. So it's definitely a big, huge improvement visually.
I like
But
that image right there. That's awesome.
yeah, that's a good old American silo system, isn't it?
Hmm. Now, the one thing that got me, I was looking at it, and the shadows from the clouds on the field look so much better now. I mean,
Yeah.
you literally have shadows on the fields. It's awesome.
Yes. So okay, just nipping back to obviously that rice. The obviously you got the two types. Obviously you got normal rice, which is this one, and obviously this is from that flooded field earlier. If you haven't seen this before, now obviously you are
Hmm.
getting this new harvester. You'll pan around in just a sec to show it. This one right here. It's got a 3-row harvester, which has a little pipe, and from the looks of it, it's got a decent sized capacity, which is quite nice. One thing I did like, I'm just going to scoot it on a bit just to show something. One thing I did like is the actual particle, well, not the particle, what do you call it? The animations of it loading in the rice
Hmm. Oh yeah,
into the
this.
harvester
Oh.
itself. It's really kind of cool. So it looks like it's actually on a belt. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come
Hmm.
on, come on, come on, come on. He's here somewhere. He's here somewhere. Come on, pan around. So right here, you can see it just here. It's got looks like it's going up about. That is really kind of cool. It's literally as if it's been chopped and loaded straight in. And obviously you are get those
Hmm.
particles and stuff off of the back. Whether that can be strawed up, who knows. Another thing that was pointed out is there is some new weeds as well. Like Kerminator mentioned, these purple flowers look so much better. Now, what I will mention is this actual animal pen. I mentioned it the other day. I don't know if I can get a decent look at it. So right here, so obviously this is looking at maybe a sheep pen. Now one thing I spotted straight away is it's got two areas. So I'm guessing one would be for food to be unloaded into, and I'm wondering if they've actually re-added in the manual loading for water into the pens. That's what it looks like to me. So it's kind of going back to 19 sort of animal pens. we'll have to wait
And
and
that's what I
see.
thought too. As soon as I saw that on the video,
Hmm.
I'm like, "There's two there. Normally it's one now." So what?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like you say, did they finally put back the water in there?
Also,
Because
you'll
I
have to wait
mean,
and see what the bigger pens are like.
mhm.
Whether, yeah. So that was one thing I thought. Well, hang on a minute. But one thing I do like it is all these buildings as well in the background. They are typical, in my opinion, typical red American barns. And I'm hoping you can actually drive into these, maybe utilize them as bale storages, stuff like that. So yeah, we will
I have to
see.
say one thing, Billy. When you move that camera just a little bit for the animal areas, if you look right back there, it looks like it's a. I don't know if it's a like there. See, it looks
Yeah.
like that's milk, like the milking stalls from the cows almost.
Either milking
I don't
stall
know.
or a shearing stall. Don't know. Maybe shearing sheeps. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
I'm just
We
wondering.
really
We'll
have to
see
wait and see.
exactly.
So there's a whole
Uh,
lot of loads of questions, not many answers, and obviously, yeah. So going back on so obviously the second rice is long grain rice, and obviously that just gets harvested with a normal combine in a normal field. I don't believe this has to be flooded. I believe you can actually directly seed it with a normal seeder or planter. But yeah, kind of cool. Obviously you got the New Holland. This is the new one being added to the game, I believe. So overall, it does look absolutely amazing. Just looking at obviously the foliages here on the actual rice is a lot more fuller, more dense. So it's kind of cool. But actually, there, I just noticed it. I think was it Scurvy mentioned it in Discord the other day about that um, circle going around you. That is showing right there. Actually, I never even noticed until now. You can see that distance foliage changing, obviously from the close to the distance. So, we'll have to see. But yeah, obviously over here is obviously it looks like a wheat field. Obviously, I know in one of the other videos somewhere there is a close up of that, and it does look absolutely great. Obviously, like Dave says, it could be done by a moderator or a modder, I should say, map maker to make them look a lot more fuller. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what else is being announced over the weekend. So yeah, but overall, I'm liking the look of it so far. I really am.
I'm surprised when
And
they showed off the
actually, can I find it?
new crop. One of the
Yeah.
crops they showed, the field, it just looks so much fuller of
Mm,
crop. Instead of just
yeah.
one level, it's not this. That's what I'm talking about. The shadows there on that.
Yeah,
When you
that looks, and that's one thing as well they mentioned is also is with the shadows from the clouds itself. Now we'll cast individual shadows along the ground, and you can actually see how it's a little bit speckled in places. Also, you got the sun coming through, so they have worked a heck of a lot on this. Now, is that just a grain silo, or could that be a mine shaft of some kind?
mm,
Or am I just digging
hate to
for
say it,
hope?
I think it's just a grain.
I might just be digging for hope. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
We all hope for new stuff until they finally actually show it off in true
Yep.
fashion.
Actually, that was one other thing they did mention. Obviously, coming with the game as well, we will have a ferry that we can actually use. So you can actually drive your tractors onto it and off of it and just utilize it. Now, from what we can figure, it's probably going to be set up on a spline of some kind, which just goes from one side of the river to the next. But it's kind of a cool idea to have it in there. So I'm definitely looking forward to playing this one anyway.
Hmm.
So a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
very
what somebody
square
was saying
fields
about
and
the
stuff.
whole
So
fairy thing is hopefully it's not on a spline, but like you said, a lot of people say it's probably just going to be on a spline,
yeah, it's probably
which
the easiest way
sucks.
of doing it. Yeah, it does suck, but it's a step in the right direction, I think. I started right. Let me just jump back into chat. So I started with
Yeah.
easy mode, and some of the buildings that are placed prior on the map don't show up for the first time. That's weird. Obviously, one thing I would say, Tech Mike, is make sure that all the mods are activated. So what I'd probably do is download a fresh copy, load up a new save game, and just check that they're all in there and active before starting to add mods in. I know some people have mentioned about it previously. You may have to add them back in if you're any good at XML editing. So there is that. But yeah, The Giants website for FS25 and the season one pass is $80. Yep, it's about the same on Steam, I think.
Hmm.
Personally, I'm with a lot of people. Yes, I'm hesitant about the game, but like I said, I've already got it pre-ordered. I'm not going to cancel it regardless. I want to try it out, check it out, even if it turns out to be a completely redo of 22, shall we say? Because at the end of the day, I'm a Giants partner. I'm going to support them regardless. So yeah. We also don't know what graphics settings they're running exactly. Yeah, that is going to be the big key. Um, yeah, obviously what system they're running, what the specs are. Are they super extra high settings on it? But yeah, we don't know. But very, very cool. I think I'll just do one more quick video of probably the guy driving around, just showing a little bit of the map off. Obviously, you got a trade. One thing as well, I just noticed. Oh, let me go back as well. Obviously, when the as the longer map came out for 22, one of the things I spotted straight away was some of the animations that they added, and I just noticed some in the video right here. If you actually watch the fans, they're actually. Oh, dang it. Let me go back a little bit further. Those fans are actually rotating as well, which is really kind of cool. Now, as a modder, I want to know, is that set up in Giants Editor, for example, to rotate? Is it something done in Blender, or is it just an XML edit to make them rotate? Who the heck knows? It'd be nice to see. I'm guessing it's just an add-on into the XML for that. But also, what is this building up here? It's kind of an interesting one. I don't know why, but my eye was drawn to it up here. I, I don't know why. Every now and again, something just catches my eye. I think, what the heck's up there? Obviously, it looks like it's got pipes coming down. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm just going to let it roll for the minute while I check you guys out. It is a new save game. That is very strange, Tech Mike. Check your log, Tech Mike. See if there's any errors. Um, Obviously, it could be that some of this stuff didn't download fully. And obviously, if you're using the mod for the switcher, just delete the affected factories and then resync them down. That could be what it is. Sometimes it plays up, sometimes it doesn't. Um, so yeah. Oh, Mr. Impact, how you doing, birdie? Oh, cripes. I'm getting all sidetracked and looking at all these videos. It's not good. Oh, let's see. And there is a shout out from Mr. Impact, who's currently playing a lot of Out of All. So definitely go over, check him out. He is a member of the SGA. So yeah. Those trailers are cinematic, though just not the final. Yeah, obviously these things, well, I'm showing off right now, are actual in-game footage that are a work in progress. So yeah, it could change between now and then. Now, obviously, one of the big things as well that was mentioned, and obviously that's one of the things I spotted as well, is that obviously this is the animal dealer he's driving around at the minute. They did add in actual visuals for the animals, which is kind of cool. You got some cows here. There's some sheep further around as well. Dang, what was that back there? Now, obviously, that's a sheep over there. Now, is this the same pen, or does that look more like goats to me?
It's the same pen. And the one thing about that is watch the manure pile because they added an effect there that's really cool.
Yeah, they got a steam effect there. Yeah, that's very, very cool. Yes, exactly. A lot of little visual fixes, like we keep saying, is been definitely added in. But overall, I am definitely looking forward to playing it. So yes. We shall see, won't we? We shall see. Right, Mr. Grits fan, let's do a quick check. So yeah, so out of interest, what is your guys' thoughts overall from what you've seen? I should have just gone around the front. Right, what we doing? What we doing? You want to? Was it tables and chairs, wasn't it, Mr. Grits fan? I'm pretty sure they're in there, but we'll see. Stings effect. Maybe. Okay. I'm pretty sure they should be in here. I don't know if I've brought any over yet, but let's have a look. Chairs. Okay, go on past the chairs. Ready? Let's just double check tables. Look, I've got some breads coming in and stuff. Ooh, lots of selling to do. Oh my goodness. Chairs. I didn't see any. Let me just double check the XML. That's probably going to be the easier option. I'm pretty sure they should be in there. Logistics. There. And we'll do Control F. Chair. Is it chair or chairs? Chair. So I can confirm. There you go, not even shot for Mr. Grits fan. So down here that's highlighted also we've got chairs. So they will go in. And tables is right here as well. So yeah, they do go in, Mr. Grits fan. So if they're not for you, it could be a bad download or something. But yeah, everything from the premium and the platinum should be in there regardless, as long as you've got the right version for the premium. Yeah, obviously, yeah, if it's not going in, not sure. Make sure that you are over the trigger fully. But yeah, so come on guys, what is your thoughts so far on what you've seen? I know it's still very early in showing things off. But yeah, I'm just curious really. There we go, there we go. I'm just sorting out my screens quickly. There we go. There we go. Right then, where were we anyway? Coming down here. Actually, this is another job I'm going to be doing today, if I ever get there. I do want to get my pigs finally brought over. And start getting some truffles being made and found, you say. But yeah, I think $50 or whatever it is for the game seems a little bit high for what you're getting, but we'll see. There we go. I'm kind of hoping Giants over time, over the next few months, will be giving maybe additional keys out to maybe give away throughout certain streams. That'd be quite nice.
All right, Billy. Well, I'm gonna get out of here for a little while. I'm having some things I gotta go do with my daughter. Okay.
All right, Mr.
Talk to you
Matt.
later.
Thanks for popping in. Catch you later, bud.
You're welcome.
There we go. So yeah, obviously there's our bogs right there. The fields are a lot bigger, so it'll be interesting to see what Mr. Dave does of it as well. All these new fandangle crops and such, and obviously they've got mustard still to be seen. That's one thing we haven't seen yet. Obviously it has been announced. Same with the animals. So what's it? The water buffalo. So yes. Now are they? Now I was kind of wondering with obviously the water buffalo, is that only going to be on one specific map, or will it be available on all maps? Yes. Or obviously they do mention that it is a husbandry animal. Which means it should be able to go in a pen. But obviously, in real life, they'd just be sort of wandering around, from what I understand, for the most part, doing this, that, and the other. Obviously, so for farmer marks, you're saying it's the same as 22. Yeah, it's just got a few visual upgrades so far. Yeah, to be honest, I agree, but we'll see. Let's see. Do I need to take a picture for you? Okay, Mr. Grits fan. Yeah, I'm not sure what the issue is, but yeah, they should go in. Wonder if seagulls and mosquitoes are the only new animals besides the water cows. Mr. Ghost DK, what do you like? But one other thing, actually, I can now confirm, peeps, the colours on everybody's names is now gone back to normal, which is good. Yeah, maybe just when I went live, it was just being a funny buddy or something. I don't know. Right. So the next stop. Oh, I just got. Suddenly forgot where the heck I was. Probably the top of the mine quickly. Trying to load up a new Dave again. Okay. Actually, what I could do just for Mr. Tech Mike, just to double check. I'm going to save this a sec. Actually, to be honest, it wouldn't make a difference. It could just be, yeah. Tech Mike, just bring up your log or look on the in the XML and see if there's any errors. I don't know if you said anything about that, but that could be an issue. From what I remember, I think it's around about 100 and you got tons of errors. It's possible that you may have to delete and re-download a lot of those factories then, if there is tons of errors. Alright, Mr. Grits fan, I shall have a look in just a sec. Let's see, a lot of money for Fog and Rice, but I reserve my final opinion on what they did with the Engine 10. Yeah. Yeah, but they did seem to be very focused on the new Rice in the Fog, and yeah, very little anything else. But yeah, it was only a little preview show. Hopefully, we'll be seeing a lot more over the weekend with any luck. I'm still not sure if Giants themselves will be going live themselves from FarmCon, or if they're just going to record bits and then put out a video maybe next week. I really hope they do some live streams over there. I know they had some issues previously, but you think by now they would have got it sorted out with Fent. Right, so far, let's see, Mr. Greenthorn Farmer says, so far I haven't been wowed. Exactly. I would turning off the God raising fogs. I don't like the new crops. Yeah. You do like the new crops? Yeah. Yeah. See the thing. Yeah. Okay. On a small map, they'd be fine, I think, for a little while. But like, say for instance, the snow, it'll be getting turned off pretty early, I think, for most people. If it's available, that's the thing. That'll be an interesting thing to see as well. Are you able to turn those fog and God rays off if you wanted to? Obviously, I know in the settings currently you can turn things like the snow off and the seasonal cycles. And that's another thing as well. The seasonal cycles, is it still the same as it is now? Or have they done something else with it? Too many blinking questions, it really is. You can pop it in Discord there, Tech Mike. There is in the SGA Discord a dedicated channel just for Canyon Crossing. That'd be the best place for you, bud. And let me see if I can get a straight line, just to see what Mr. Grits fan is on about. I can't see that. Picture frames. No. Oh, that is the yeah. So, Mr. Grits fan, got ya. So that is actually the final spawn trigger menu. Obviously, where chairs and tables are used to build factories, they're not meant to go into that trigger. Just so you are aware. If you wanted to store any up, what I'd probably recommend doing then is maybe putting down the, I think it's called one of the wood sheds, I believe it's called. Hang on. Let me jump over to Bauer Logistics just to give you an idea of what you could technically do if you wanted to store it up. There's my little silos. So obviously in that shed pack, Mr. Grit's fan, what you could do under the PV mods storage, there should be one called. Let me just make sure I get the right one. This one here, the Woodworks one. What you could do, and this is actually for anybody, with any of those little sheds in my pack on my Trello, you could technically place them down over the triggers as well, like I've done here. Obviously, this one is for all the different oils that are on the map. Obviously, make sure that you have this spawn trigger area within the unload area for Bauer Logistics. You could technically have one either side if you really, really wanted to, but obviously driving up would be a bit of an issue at times if it gets overfilled. But yeah, what you could do is put the Woodworks one down, Mr. Grit's fan, over the trigger. Obviously, activate them. Make sure that they're all set to spawn down here, and then you can store them up if you wanted to. So yeah. Okay, Tech Mike, let me have a quick look. Grab you. Let's have a quick peruse. Thankfully, I can kind of multitask at the same time. So you've got lots and lots and lots and lots of mods. My God, have you got every mod off of the in-game mod hub bud in their folder? Holy Christ! Sorry, I swore. I'm sorry. I swore. I really am. What I would do is separate just the build stuff you're going to be actually using. That is ridiculous. I'm surprised the map even loaded up with all those. Okay. That's like half of your log is filled up with mod. My Blake, it's still going. Okay, so here we go. Right, so they're loading in. They're fine. Okay, filter manager. Oh, jeez. Orange vodka. Okay, so it looks like you're missing the vodka factory, the whiskey factory, the wine factory. Let's have a look. So scroll back up. Right, so I've just scrolled down past your other mods. So this is the first thing that's showing up here. Obviously, you got warnings and errors there for fill types. Now, obviously, orange vodka, peach vodka, watermelon vodka, and obviously the vodka build is from the vodka factory, which means that either it's not being loaded as a mod, because it is a mod. All the mods, pretty much most of everything on this map is loading from the mod itself. So you got to make sure that they are added. One thing that could be is it was a bad download. Now let me scroll up and see if we can find the vodka factory to start off with. So it should be near the bottom here. Da, 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 da. B-O, vodka. So you do have the vodka factory there. So as it is loading in, and well, it's actually in your mod folder, I would say then that it's possibly been just a bad download. So maybe delete the vodka factory, any of the ones that do show up a fill type error. Also, one nice thing is obviously you don't have to download the map again if you don't need to. It's just the individual mods now, because obviously where they're set up, all the pallets and all the products get registered with the factory mod itself. Let me just check here. BBB. Yeah, so it's definitely loading in. So yeah, same with the whiskey factory. It's right there as well. So yeah, I'd start with a new folder. Just maybe start off with only the stuff from the download. Okay, and then start adding in some of these additional mods, Tech Mike, as and when you go. But yeah, here we go. Oh, what's this? Distance map. Yeah, I would imagine, looking at that, you've had a really bad download of the map and mod pack itself. If you're using the mod folder switcher, that is the best and easiest way, guys, to get all the current mods as well. Obviously, one of the big issues I think a lot of people, when this happens, is they downloaded it from Dave's Trello. Obviously, it's not a big issue. You may have to just download it again. Sometimes if you have a bottom out on your internet, this can happen. So yeah, Iron Ore Distance. Yeah, I'd say the map and the mods itself are all pretty well screwed, to be honest. Also, you got Walmart, your sell points, yeah, I'll throw warnings. So, yeah. Oh my goodness, this is probably one of the worst ones I have seen. Also, yeah, third-party websites. One thing to bear in mind: if you do find any of Dave's maps on a third-party website, do not download it from there. All of his maps are available on his Trello. I know some people have been reposting them on other websites. Don't touch them; they may be infected and could screw you or your computer up really, really badly as well. One thing I would say as well, Tech Mike, on my YouTube channel, because you've got the Hispano modding containers and probably the 82 Studios TLX stuff. Let me just double check. TLX. Yep. Now, obviously, with the way the 82 Studios sets up his autoload, it throws a lot of fill type warnings on every map, whether it's PC or console. Obviously, I went through and created a little video, only, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minute long video. It's on my YouTube that will actually show you what you can edit to make it warning free. So all this sort of stuff right here, for example, well, actually not that real, not that one. Try to see something that may be what it is, but yeah, that's all the stuff that's on the map. But yeah, what the way he actually set it up was to run specific mods off of the in-game mod hub on a specific map of his own choice. He didn't care about what everybody else wanted. Um, yeah, unfortunately, he's a great modder, but very um, hard-headed, should we say? And doesn't listen to anybody. But yeah, holy cripes, look at all that. Yeah, I'd say there's half of the map maybe gone. So yeah, download a fresh copy of it, give it a try again there, Tech Mike, and yeah, let us know how you get on. Um, but yeah, one thing as well is things like getting mods off of third-party websites is a big issue for a lot of people because they can really damage your system if they have specific what you call it, lures in. Obviously, I know what a few months ago, obviously they had that oh, I can't think of what it was. Is it a Windrower add-on or something script? And obviously it was shutting people's computers down, being hacked, and yeah, so yeah, it's fun. But yeah, give that a try, Tech Mike. Let us know. And obviously, in about an hour's time, we will be hopefully raiding off to Mr. Dave. I'm not sure if he's gone live today or not. I'm hoping he is. It is Friday once again. Obviously, being that it's Friday, it should be Farming Friday for him as well. I know he was in Discord earlier, but he disappeared. So, yes. I think he was hoping to go away for family barbecue this weekend, I think it is. So, we'll see. Well, I have mods from a modder called Levi Modding that I like to use. Yeah, so what you could do, Tech Mike, is just actually just for the first initial load up, just load up the map and the actual mods that come with the map. Make sure that everything is fine. Obviously, if you use the mod folder switcher, run it from that folder. And then, obviously, once you know that it's loading in fine, all the mods, then start adding in stuff from like Levi's modding and stuff like that. But yeah, just be very, very careful on what you're loading in. Maybe just load in a little bit. Keep an eye on your log as well, guys, because it can save your life at the end of the day, or save your save game, should say, at the end of the day. Now, while I'm here, I've actually done a little bit on the farm around here. Obviously, previously I didn't have all these trees on this side of the field, which is quite cool. I did add them in. I just placed them in. I did actually go through and extend this field a little bit earlier today. Actually, I went through and landscaped it, so brought the terrain all the way across to the trees. I haven't quite got the side here because it just drops down almost. But yeah, it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. So it's a lot better than how it was. Obviously, I do need to come through, lime it. I did get the soil sample for it. And I think I've got some stones to collect off there as well. But I think this time around, I can probably leave it with the little stones on there. So I've got a few extra litres worth going to be coming off of that field now, which is quite nice, just by extending it along towards those trees. No, today is Monday. No, Mr. Grits fan. Well, if it's Monday, I'll still be getting off at the same time. I came to find out he started charging for his mods. Really? To be honest, I'm not surprised. Well, not particularly maybe Levi, but I do know that some modders will actually put out a mod, but remove the textures from it, for example, and then charge people for the textures. And no offense, if you do come across any modder that does that, guys, report them to Giants, because they should not be doing it. And if it's the Levi's modding that I think it is, who has posted maps and stuff on the in-game mod hub, he could be in serious trouble with that. Oh crap, I was going to go up when I... Oh well, I'll come this way. But yeah, report it to Giants and let them know. But yeah, obviously the distance texture, so there you go. Obviously, if you look at the field, obviously you got the distance part where it's a little bit blurry. The closer up it is, it's a lot clearer. Obviously, I showed that off in the video, and I'm pretty sure it was Scurvy the other day mentioned in Discord. I think actually it was after Monday's stream. He was saying he couldn't see the distance texture, and obviously when he was harvesting the rice, you could just about see the transition between the two. I need to delete that while I'm here. It's actually empty. This is going to be relocated. So we'll sell that. There we go. Into the burnt forest this winter period, actually. Obviously, I've got my my filled coffins there from last year, which will be going as well over there. But yeah, I haven't got a clue what to do. I think I'm just going to store these guys up for now. This is another area I'm still working on slowly up in the mine. I'm slowly going through, grassing it over, adding trees, just changing the whole look of it. Hey there, UTV, by the way. He makes 64x maps, so I doubt he has anything going on the in-game mod hub. I used to play his maps, and it was one with downloads with it. Ah, okay. I have heard of him, but I'm trying to think. Who's on the... I can't remember who it is. I think it's somebody with a similar name I have seen on the in-game mod hub putting mods out, but yeah. I couldn't download it. Or his previous versions. Yeah. That is not good. I know some will actually put it behind a patronage. Actually, there was a map, to be honest. I looked at the other day on Facebook. And obviously, it looked like they had a version of a buildable on that map, and I was kind of curious how they did it. So I actually went on the link. It was an itch.io download link, so I was kind of trusting it. But when I got over there, obviously, for most modders who are genuine, should we say, um, they will actually have an option where you can actually opt out from paying or actually opt in for paying. Obviously, the payment, to be honest, in my opinion, shouldn't be allowed regardless. Obviously, Dave never demands people to um, money for downloading his maps, does he? So, yeah. Or any of the mods. They're all 100% free. So, Mr. Grits fan, I'm up in the mine by the multi-mine, as I call it. It's the one that has the 5 or 6 different mining and materials. This is where I am at the moment. I'm just waiting on another coffin to spawn out in just a sec or two. It takes a little while with these spawners. There we go. And then I can see how many I've got left. I think that should be most of them. Let me just have a quick look in here. Did I? Let's see what have I got. Oh, I've got some neon amethysts in there. Got aquamarinas and some rubies up in the mine as well to pick up at some point. Not really worried. So according to this, I have 17 more coffins somewhere around. Where the friggin' heck are they then? Okay, I have no idea where the heck they are. I'm gonna cheat a minute. And if you're interested in finding any of those loose pallets that may be lurking around, you can do it in the Easy Dive tool. Just come into here, turn on your pallet location, then go into the menu. While that's doing that, let me just go back. Hello there, Jay Gaming. How you doing, buddy? I don't know how to do the whole reporting thing, but if I did, I'd. But he's not the nicest person to interact with. Yeah. Um. Oh. I'll have to let you know at some point there. Um. UTV about that. I don't know if I've got the blinking link for it in a minute. I will message you later if I can find the link for reporting him, just in case. West End 64 map. Oh, okay. How are you getting those to spawn? It's really easy. Obviously, you got to own the land there, J Gaming. In the construction menu here under PV mods, others, near the beginning-ish, you have the event center. All you have to do is place this down. And obviously, it's going to be the same for the mining shed, but I'll get to that in a minute. Place this down as soon as possible. Then on not every plot, but there's a lot of the plots have a little spawn for these seasonal items. Now what this will do, the event center, it will pull from the rain, the water from the rain, and fill up, then distribute to the different spawn areas. Obviously this is one right here, there's one on the central farm and several others around. But allow this to run for at least a year because it actually collects from either 3, maybe 4 seasons prior. So for instance, for example, in spring, when this collects the rainwater, sort of end of November, December sort of time, it will spawn out the coffins or the presents depending on when it collects. So yeah. So in other words, if it collects in the spring, it'll spawn sort of winter sort of time. That's how it's kind of set up. But yeah, allow it to at least run through a year. Obviously, you will need to own the land as well. Now, obviously, another thing as well, for anybody who wasn't aware, with the mining shed here, it works the same way. It will pull from the rain and then distribute to the six specific spawners that are located on plot 231. Now, you do need to own plot 231, which I can actually jump over there and show you. And obviously that's in the mine. So these little spots right here are all gems or rocks that are spawning out, which is kind of cool. So if you own this within an in-game year, they should start spawning out. Some people still say they haven't had anything. It's kind of weird. I don't know why, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's what unfortunately will happen to some people, and it's a nice way of making a little bit extra money. Also, with those big rocks that do spawn up here, you can take them over to the crusher to be turned into your limestone and so on. So it'll be this rock crusher over here that's built into the map by the sawmill. Now I'm just having a look quickly. Either it didn't update or I've got some more out there. Seeing that, so showing there's one there, but I think that's a present, wasn't it? That'll be a present by there. That was a present. Okay, so maybe it just hasn't updated fully. That is Oh. What is that? I don't have any oil wells there. I'm curious. One sec, I'm gonna just do a little bit of cheating. Are you kidding? Right in the center of the blinking desert as well. Oh, can I kill Dave? Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? What's this down here? Is that more pallets under there? Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's them. Oh yeah, because that's, yeah, the boat there, isn't it? Okay, that's not a problem. Okay, here's a cheeky sod. So I can come down here. Yeah, that's fine. I'm guessing there's at least one more spawned out underneath there. So what I'll do is drive on back down the hill, collect that up and go for it. Right, you're actually talking to him today because I tried, but that motto was mentioned. I wanted to put my 2 cents in because I know. Oh, right, okay. Aye. Right. Let me just jump back. Reported him, his website, and YouTube. Okay. Nice one, Tech Mike. Yeah. Whether it's a map, a mod, or anything for Farm Sim, you should not be paying for any of it. You should actually be getting it for free. If anybody, a modder, is charging you, yeah, it's against Giant's terms and conditions. So bear that one in mind, everyone. How many days does it take to reset the POIs in 7 days to die? I have no idea. I think it depends. Oh, there you go. Cause yeah, Darius, depends on your settings, Farmer Mark. Yeah, I'm glad Mr. Darius is here because yeah, I haven't got a clue. I've only just really started playing the game. I did get through my first horde night the other day, which I'm pleased about. But I was a little bit disappointed in. It wasn't much of a challenge, to be honest. I had one of the broken down houses. It literally had about 4 rows of spike traps outside. On the inside, I had more pretty much throughout the entire building. And they didn't even get to the first set of stairs, so a bit disappointing, but I'm glad I got through it. Obviously, Farming Trucker, bless his cotton socks, excuse me, did mention about the design that he's using for his first few hordes. It's actually a guy on YouTube. He created literally a simple little buildable, kind of like what Darius does, but not quite as detailed. If anybody's watched Darius doing his 7 days to die, where it's sort of raised up. You've got like steps coming up at the one side where the zombies come up and then they sort of get chopped off. It's a simpler, revised version of that, which should get you through your first 4, I believe it is, Horde Night. So I'm currently setting that up. I've got a few more bits just to upgrade to stone, and I should be fine to test that out on the next Horde Night. So looking forward to that. And strangely, I am kinda enjoying the game a little bit. So yay. I'm not big on killing things at the best times, but it's a little bit something different to play. Currently been working on trying to get a workstation unlocked. I've got the forge unlocked, and I've got one placed down already, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so that is just a present. Okay, interesting. Is it actually started to record from that container? No, because I've got more in there, haven't I? Yeah, because I've got 34 coffins there, so let's see if this is updated then. Hmm. I know where this I just... Oh, man. Down by Heartland Bread, I forgot to pop in there, didn't I? That's probably where most of them are. Fudge monkeys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this on a driver to take that down. I want to get these pigs sorted out before getting too far. Factories, factories, factories. HGH Heartland Bread. That one will do. He can drive himself. I really want to get these pigs sorted out. I've got my truck over there already. I just need to fill up. Right, so... Oops, didn't mean to do that. The map is somewhat garbage. He has tons of trees that need to be scattered. He did release the triggers and he has also... Ah, okay. Yeah. I know, I'll be sticking with Mr. Dave. So here we go. So 32 months is the ones I'm after. Now I don't know how many exactly I've got, but I'm just going to be grabbing them for now. There we go. But it will be, so I know some of these guys are getting close to being of age. So I'm hoping, is it next year? So January, February, March-ish maybe. Some more of these should be good to go. But we'll get these sorted out first of all. 21s, oh geez, 32. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so if you are at that point with your pigs aged 32 months, they can actually go over to the truffle forest guys and start finding your truffles. Obviously, it's only taken me 9 in-game years finally to get here. Oh, nearly at 30, so that's kind of cool. Let's see, where are we? So that's that trailer done. Is that one? Yeah. Let's do this quickly. No, once I start driving, I'll pay more attention to chat. I want to know why it seems to separate them up so much. I'm pretty sure all I had when I started was a handful, all the same age, but for some reason as they've grown, they've changed. I don't know. go. But yeah, it'd be quite nice if in 25 they added maybe the babies and stuff. I know a lot of people have been hoping for that. We'll see. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad so far. Any more 32s? I've got so many different ages in here. It's terrible. Oh, there's some. I also need to get some over to the butcher as well at some point. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. How are we doing? Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, wrong one. Go back. That one. Oops, didn't mean to open my folder. Hey there, Cowboy Mikes, how you doing there, bud? There we go. Yeah, I don't know if NBC or any of the guys in Discord, Mr. Darius Frost, I don't know if any of you guys have spoken to Dave today. Is he going live? Also, that's another thing as well. Yesterday was obviously July the 4th for you guys over in America, so a belated happy 4th of July to all you guys. Hopefully you had a great day. I know a lot of my family over there in America. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We're obviously doing fireworks and such yesterday, and all the usual stuff. There we go. So I could do 2 more in here, just out of interest. So we've got a couple there, and a couple there. Okay. Oh, this is going to be fun. Come on then, piggies. Time to take you over to your new home. So that's not bad. So that's what, 54, about 80 odd piggies to get started on. Happy kicked you butt today. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Sorry, I just seen the auto drive dude doing some water deliveries. Didn't want to crash into him. Let's see. It's one of some. It's another map up Canyon Crossing. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Yeah. Is not a nice person, should we say, modder, in my opinion. But anyway, it is what it is. So here we go. Now, obviously, one thing with the truffle forest, if you weren't aware, obviously, one, you've got to own it. Two, the pigs have to be at least 3 years old before you take them over there. You also need to make sure that they're at 100% health. Now, obviously, once they're there, they will last pretty much indefinitely till they die, really. So it's kind of cool. I have no idea what the capacity of it is. So I'm hoping all these pigs will go in there and at least have some room left over. But yeah, once they're there, you don't need to worry about feeding them, watering them, or anything. It's really kind of cool how Dave set it up. But yeah, this is my first time finally. There we go, there we go. Obviously Mr. Cowboy says I'm good. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, thanks. It is Friday, obviously, once again. Hopefully in a little while. Obviously I do need to jump off. Tomorrow, actually, this is actually personal more than to do with the stream, but obviously my daughter, obviously last weekend, had her eyes tested. got the message through today to go round and collect them. So tomorrow morning we'll be going to get my daughter's new glasses, so she can actually see properly. She is terrible at looking after things, that's for sure. She better look after these ones, or she ain't getting any more. I don't know. She'll just have to go around blind, but yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. Alright, yeah. Yeah, it depends on how soon Mike's been in. But yeah, it's basically a map by Levi's that he wanted to play on. Obviously, it was a bit hit and miss, I suppose, is the best way to put it. Yeah, obviously, unfortunately, he's charging people to download his maps, but yeah, not good. Oh, but yes. Obviously, that's another thing as well, guys. I've got, well, obviously, not only Dave, maybe NBC and some of the other guys, I've got a lot of learning when 25 comes out, but obviously I've got as well, because obviously I have stated I will be doing a map for 25. Obviously, I'm going to wait for Dave to put his out and do his videos before I even attempt anything. I'm probably going to be in the editor regardless, playing around with it, figuring things out. Obviously, already I've been in there in 22. Obviously, I showed off a few weeks ago it's just a base game size map that I was working on to get an idea on how to do things. It hasn't really progressed very far, in all honesty, but it has given me I suppose a better understanding on how to do the terrain, so it goes up and down, adding in the textures. One thing I do want to look at is I think the next is probably going to be fields. I may actually leave a lot of it till Dave puts out some actual map making videos regarding that. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting on what kind of map days Dave does in 25. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, how much, say for instance, of the fog is he going to be adding in? I know a lot of people tend to turn that off, or some of the effects off in game. Um, yeah. Obviously, the big thing is what size map will he be doing? Obviously, right now he's still being very hush hush. Because to be honest, oh, there's another trigger there. Interesting. Yeah, Giants really hasn't shown that much off. Hopefully this weekend we'll be getting a lot more information on obviously the new engine that they're using. Obviously Giants Engine 10. And hopefully Dave will get a better idea of it. So that's interesting. I didn't know that was there either. So that's another one to mark off by the Truffle Forest. Ugh, jeez. Right, so I've got to go through all this and unload these little beggars. See, it'd be nice if it clumped them all as like one or two or something like that. I have no idea why it changes it. I think it's something to do with maybe the reproduction. Excuse me. Move that. So that's a 50. Yeah, 75. Yeah, that could be what it is. Obviously, different pig types, different reproduction types. So that's probably why they're all separated. It's annoying. There we go. Yeah, but regardless, if Dave's back, we will be raiding out in a little over half an hour. There we go. And one thing I will say, it's nice to see Mr. Darius Frost back on Canyon Crossing. I know he's been spending a lot of time in different games recently. But I am a little bit worried about him. So if you haven't checked him out or seen his current progress on Canyon Crossing, go over, check him out, guys. There we go. There's probably an easier way, but this is how I do it. Oh, there we go. I know the small one for Mr. Frost himself. He was actually doing some landscaping. Kind of wondering, how did that get on, Mr. Darius? If you're still out there, bud. It was looking pretty good. And it kind of gave me an idea regarding my Field 9 project that I've got going on at the minute. There we go. So that was the back one. Let's see if I can get this. Nope. Really? Am I going to have to back all the way out? All I want is that front one. Come on, behave. Yeah, obviously he's working in around this area here. Pretty much. Kind of glad that saved, to be honest. Yeah, he was going through, he was making a nice little roadway and stuff like that. Obviously, it was a little bit bumpy initially, but it'd be nice to see what it looks like when it's done. And I got to think, what in the heck am I going to do? Thinking about it on next Wednesday stream. I just realised I totally missed it. In Infinite High Chase, I believe that is. Thank you very much for the follow earlier on. I totally missed that, yakking away and stuff. My bad. Alright. Trailer 2. Thankfully this isn't as full, but yeah, we'll get there. Move. Actually, it's been really interesting as well. The last few days, Mr. Boomhauer has been going live. Well, some days a little bit later than normal, but he's also streaming till usually when I'm away. I wake up, so it's quite nice. I don't know if I might be able to catch his next one if he does a long one again. Today. So he's currently doing Ship Graveyard Simulator, and he's actually working on the submarines currently. And I just want to check something. Can I do it? / shout. See, it's not shown on there either. That's weird. Let's do it in here. / shout out username boom our _. What do you mean the channel doesn't exist? Oh, you stupid freaking thing. Shout out BOOMHOUWER boom our _. There we go, I finally got the freaking thing to work. Hallelujah. Oh, dang it. Dang it. There we go. So, while I've got that one. Now, will I get my phone to work? So, for some reason, it only seemed to work in Stream Manager on that one. But, paste that. As that did work, let me see if I can do one for Mr. Dajnet on my phone. You have to wait for 1 minute 30 before giving another shadow. Okay. So, Mr. Gritsfan, it's a / shout out is how it's done, and then do space and then the streamer's name. I'll actually send you that in Discord. So that you can literally just copy it and then hopefully use it later on. Shout out. Exactly like that. And actually what I can do for anybody interested in chat, if it will allow me. Let me do space. Obviously, I've seen Mr. Boomhauer and other people doing it, but I knew about it, but I could never remember the actual command. So it's basically just the / shout out, exactly that. Then do a space, and then the person's name that you want to shout out, and it'll give you that funky little shout out, and that actually shows up on their stream manager. Say, oh, such and such person shouted you out in their stream to so many viewers, and it just helps the channel out as well. So it's kind of cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. So yeah, there you go, Mr. Grits fan and everybody else. This time I just added in any mods I have, and there's just the SGA. Okay, yeah, 25 looks interesting, definitely. Yep. So hopefully, Mr. Tech Mike, you should be okay. But yeah, keep an eye on your log as well. Obviously, if you can bring it up as you're loading it in. Wow, I've got lost pallets bin. So this can hold 100, so I can get another 12 in there. I don't think I've got that many, but at least the first lot are in there, so I should be getting some pallets. Oh, there we go. Oh, look! Hello, piggies! Now, see, as this is a pig pen, you will not see all 100, but you will get to see some lovely little piggies snuffling around and munching away. I'm guessing they must have found an apple or something on the ground. I like it. This is what I think would be a great idea if they could do it. Obviously, where you got these little mushrooms, for example, growing, if you could actually physically pick them in game, wouldn't that be kind of cool as well? Just have random spots where mushrooms spawn. Hello, you. Hello, you. This one looks like it's a little bit plump, shall we say? But yeah, they are all fine. I know when Dave was setting this up and he was showing it off in game. This is going back to prior release. He actually found a pig snuffling around. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Look at that, it looks like it's actually snuffling around, or what you want to call it. Trying to find those little truffles. Did you find one? Did you find one? Did you? Did you? Oh, it's kind of cool, I love that. That is a really cool idea. Just stay in the forest. The only thing I would have, personally, the only thing I might do is put a little fence going around there. Just keep them in. We will see. As long as they behave themselves, they may be set free. But yeah, it took me a little while to figure that command. I knew it was available for quite some time because I know in other streams they actually do it, and Boomhauer especially. Obviously, he's got his little button box set up with shoutouts to do that. So yeah, it took me a wee while to figure all that malarkey out. Okay. But yes. Not sure what to do Wednesday yet. Now, obviously, if 7 Days to Die was more PG, I'd probably show that off, but yeah, I don't particularly want to. Obviously, you got blood, you got zombies, you got bad words and stuff, so that ain't gonna help. Oh, I don't know yet. Maybe I could jump back into Ship Graveyard Simulator. Obviously, obviously, one thing to remember, guys. Currently, there is a sale on Steam games at the minute as well. Obviously, if you're missing a DLC or two for, say, ATS, you never know. You might have it over there on sale where you can buy the whole lot in a pack or get a discount on the whole thing. So make sure to go over there and check out some of those games. I was actually able to get the other 2 DLCs really cheap myself for Ship Graveyard Simulator, so I now have the whole pack. So I might actually get in and try some of those other ships. So you got the is it the big hulls? and the warships now as well. So yay! So yes, I need to check. I want to check them out. When you open the PDA, you scroll out to get a list of animals. Yes, yes, you can. Obviously, that was something that was added a while ago there, Tech Mike. So yeah, if you scroll out on the left-hand side, you have all the animal information. Now, obviously, one thing as well to remember, you do have your cats and dogs that can be used in the Tashi Cats Pet Rescue. And what it will do is distribute the cats and dogs to your apartments and houses to give you a boost, as it were, on your morale and support. Obviously, as you can see here, it does state that the cats will give you the morale, dogs will give you support. Now, with Tashi Cat's Rescue as well, you can add in things like cat trees and dog houses as a booster on those products. So, if you want to get more out of it, think about doing that at some point. And why have you stopped again? Oh, I didn't activate it, that's why. So yeah, it's a lot going on, that's for sure. And you are dumb. You really, really are. Let me get my little cedar out of the way. Come on, come on. Yeah, it's one thing with auto drive. You do have to really keep your roads clear, don't you guys? There we go. Right, so he is off again. Good, good, good. Where the heck did my truck go? There. Get this guy back. But yeah, obviously the same thing with obviously if you're doing the fish side of stuff. Obviously, when you drop off your cages to get your lobsters, if you want to take, if you've got any spare pallets of fish fillet or fish fillets, whatever you want to call it or pronounce it, I call it fish fillets myself. But yeah, some people say fish fillet. Obviously French, isn't it? Unfortunately. Yeah, take a couple pallets. That is also a booster in the lobster spawn area. I think if I remember rightly, I took about 12 pallets myself over there just a couple of in-game days ago. Class a mouthful. And I'm pretty sure it took about 10 pallets, so about 10,000 litres of the chicken fillet will give you that boost in the lobster area. Farming. Oh, how do you do that? Oh, okay, farming. Farming, Grits fan? Yes, I don't do any farming today because obviously it's December. There's, to be honest, not a lot going on. I can also confirm. Lol, I don't know French. How you doing there, Mr. Mouse? Yeah. Actually, saying that, I know a little bit of French. Like bonjour, je m'appelle Billy Alpaca. Oh, yeah, to be honest, yeah, languages is not my best forte, shall we say. I know in school I was doing pretty well with the German. I don't know why, but yeah, I really caught on to the German um, language, but never was able to do it as a subject in GCSEs. But yes. Oh, Mr. Mouse. Um, what colour is your area now? Is it still the same, or did yours change in the last 24 hours, shall we say? I'm not political at the best of times, but I know where I am, it's primarily red now, if you understand what I mean. Like a lot of the country, it's gone from blue to red. Ah, red, but you went for reform, okay. Yes. Picture for you in Discord general. Da, 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 da. All the way up the top. Wanna go on a picnic? Alpaca lunch. Very funny. Alpaca lunch. I like that. I like that, Mr. Mouse. Very cool. Very, very cool. Right, what I'm just going to do is drop off. Yeah, I'll drop off this front trailer. I'll just take the back one for the minute. Hello, sweetie. What's up? Right, sorry about that. I'm just chatting to my wife. I want the Raven Lunatic Party to come back and win, Mr. Mouse. Right, so I'm pretty sure most of them should be down near the bottom. 32s. No, it's only going to be a handful, but I want to make sure to get them all over there while I can. Oh, I just seen a 32 there. There's another one. Oh, wrong one. No, go back. That one, yeah. It better be more than just the two, or I'm just going to sell them. Are you kidding me? I couldn't have squeezed two more in that blinking trailer. Friggin' heck. Oh well, looks like we're going to be transporting just two piggies. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Oh well. Yipes. It is. Oh, that's not bad actually. 90 pigs. I didn't realise I had that many old piggies. Jeez. You're good, Mr. Baz. You're good. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. Oh, okay. I've met maybe a handful of MPs over the years. Some have been nice, some not so. But yeah, I think the raving lunatic party should definitely have a chance to have a say in Parliament and stuff. I think they'd come up with some interesting ideas. But personally, what I would really like is for not only maybe in the UK, but maybe throughout the world, is for all these different parties to combine into one and actually be there for the people and stuff. But yeah, obviously, I don't do politics in my stream. I just wanted to put that out there. And I think that's what the UK, maybe America, and everywhere else needs is just one united party to run and actually sort out issues rather than squabbling between each other. So yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. So yeah, we're now in a new government in the UK. So we'll see if they screw it up even more or actually sort things out for once. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Mr. Mouse. Eight dozen eggs in two. Jeez. That is quite a lot of eggs. Now, is that just boiled eggs? Is it fried eggs? Omelettes? Obviously, with the omelettes, if you're doing that, you do tend to use a little bit more for making an omelette. But yeah, I think, well, for us, we tend to get maybe a dozen a fortnight usually. And some weeks we just don't even go through that. Yeah. But yeah. Also, by that many, have you ever considered actually trying to find, say, a market, for example, UTV? Obviously, some of them actually do like the big trays of eggs. That might be a cheaper option. And also, as well, do you bake cakes with all those eggs? Jeez. Eggs in Fortnite. Never played Fortnite, so don't know. Yeah. It's a lot of eggs. Mystic Mouse predicted Labour will tear itself apart in 12 months with this extreme left trying to take over. Alright, yeah. Mystic Mouse. We will see, Mr. Mouse, we will see. We shall definitely see. Um, all of the above. We do make delivered eggs often. Oh, okay, that'd be why you go through so many. The one we got came either 12 or 18 in a pack. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, I remember when I was growing up. I don't know if you guys ever did it as well with the eggs. You used to blow the eggs at Easter time. Obviously, you blow out the stuff on the inside and then paint the outside. I think that was kind of cool. Don't see it done often now. Also, another one as well is obviously you cut off the top of the egg and then plant it with cress seeds. That's another thing I don't really see nowadays. I know my daughter's never mentioned it. So just get an egg, paint it, stuff some cotton wool inside of it, a bit of water, and you're good to go. There we go. And if you were really lucky, you could then get the actual egg carton itself and paint that up, and then have all the eggs looking at you. It's like crazy. Right then, let's see. Okay, everything looks good. Good. Tech Mike, glad to hear it. Only thing is the fishing boat is underwater. Yes, some people have experienced that. It's not an uncommon thing, Tech Mike. I know I've had quite a few people mention that. All you have to do is just reset it to the shop, obviously, and then just jump in it, drive down the ramp, and you should be good to go. Fingers crossed. But yeah, if you need any help, just pop a message in Discord, and obviously I'll try and answer it when I can. Do 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 do. Bad joke on my part because you mentioned the word Fortnite. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, still don't get it. Obviously, I've never played the game, so I have no idea. To be honest, it really doesn't tickle my fancy. Saying that, I said that about 7 Days to Die, and I am warming to it. So, but yeah, I wouldn't play it. I know if Big Daddy was out there, he'd probably know what the heck you're on about. So, alright, reset it, and it still drives underwater. Is now is that with or without other mods in Tech Mike? Because it's possible one of Levi's mods is overriding how the boats are working on here. Because I know me personally, I've got a barge out there. I've got the big crude oil tanker, the grain tanker, all working fine on here. Now, if I do know some modders who may run boats on other maps, have them set up differently. Also, if they're added on to, say, this map, it's possible they may override some of the settings that Dave's set up to allow them to float on the water. So there's that one thing to bear in mind as well. Fortnite is just a playground for kids till they grow up and play PUBG. Lol. Yeah, to be honest, Big Daddy. Okay, I love Big Daddy, but he does play Fortnite. So does that mean that he is just a big kid at the end of the day? Hmm. Bless. Are we still on update 26? Yes, Mr. Mash, we are. From what I understand, there's probably not going to be too many more updates coming. So it'll just be as and when now. See, a lot of it's just little factory tweaks here and there, so yeah. Yeah. It could be Tech Mike, yeah. You may what you may need to do is take out the mods that you just added. Maybe add in one at a time, two at a time, or whatever, and make sure that they are working before adding some more in. It's going to be a long process, so yeah. Start off with like the map and the mods itself, and then just start adding in a few vehicles. Things that will have scripts in will be the biggest issue, so you may want to add them in first and make sure that they are working correctly. This is another area I haven't got a clue what I want to do with. Obviously, at some point I will be selling my shingle and paper factory there. I want to move the charcoal factory over towards the sawmill to fill in an area over there. I'm pretty sure it's nearly empty, so I should be able to do it soon. But yeah, I haven't got a clue what the heck I'm going to do with this area over here yet. It's one of those things where it's an area that's now become useless. And obviously where I've raised it up to make it flat, it's kind of hard to make it into a field. And actually that's one thing I could technically do, is take out some more of those trees maybe this winter period, put them into the sawmill, flatten that area, maybe make a nice big field of it, I don't know. It's a bit like McDonald's. It is a training ground for when you grow up. I've got a Burger King. Actually, I was a manager at Burger King, so that's quite funny, so yeah. Oh, bless you, Mr. Mouse, you're funny. You really are funny, and I... Ooh, was that a ding-dong going off a minute ago? I'm not sure. But I do see somebody in Discord. Let me... I think it was. I think it was. He is live, gents and ladies out there, and other whatever you want to class yourself as. Mr. Dashna is live. So once that countdown gets a little bit lower, we will be going over there and saying hello to Mr. Dave. Woohoo! Oh, he's got some really old clips from videos, some of his farm sim maps. Ah, that's another thing that we really should have brought back is the skid steer soccer. Ah, if only we could get that working. We'll see. There we go, there we go. I don't know what else I've got left to do. Oh, let's point my thing about it. I was chopping up some beets over here. You can be turned off now. There we go. Besides the skid steer with the jackhammer, I know there's a mod. Yeah. Yeah, FS Minor, I believe it was, has a excavator that has a jackhammer attachment. I did use, I think it's actually a pack of 3. Now bear in mind with the FS Minor mods, a lot of them can have errors, so bear that one in mind. But yeah, if you can find one that's error free, go for it. Doobie 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 doo. Right, so this is going to be for when that refills. What else was I was going to do? There was something. Oh, the cows, quickly. That's what it was. So that's not bad, that's pretty good. Obviously, I've gone around and got the coffins picked up. Hopefully, apart from obviously the ones in the desert, that's the only ones left to do, and the ones down Heartland. Obviously, over this incoming winter period, I'm going to be primarily focusing on Field 9, getting that sorted out. The animals, keeping them topped up when needed. But it's nice that I've now got, obviously, my pigs down in Truffle Forest doing their dues. Yay! Straw. There we go. I saw a video of someone that did an egg prank on by sucking the inside out of an egg, then cracking it all over. I've seen a few of those videos myself. I really have. I get those little shorts popping up on YouTube every now and again. Yeah, they're it's kind of funny actually. And yeah, obviously kids that well, it's usually kids doing it tend to get a slap from their parents. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. Obviously, we're going to go over and check out Mr. Dajnet in a minute. So a big, huge thank you to all you guys for coming out today. Hopefully you've enjoyed it today. Obviously we covered a little bit about 25. Obviously over the weekend, with any luck, we should be getting some more information. But you never know. You know what giants are like. They like to be a little bit secretive with certain things. But anyway, it is what it is. So if they do go live, try and catch them as well. Because you never know, you might be able to get a question in there that gets answered. Because none of us seem to get an answer, it's terrible. But anyway, guys, yeah, make sure to check out Green Thumb Farmer over the weekend, Boomhauer, and any of the SGA guys who go live. So let's get this lot going. Obviously, I will be back on Monday, same time, same place, doing the same, probably, or similar job to what I've been doing today. Obviously, back on the farm, doing whatever. But until then, have a great weekend, guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.